I've seen love come dressed as fate, heard forever spoken late. I chased the rush, I chased the flame, till every wind felt just the same. Then you stood there steady true, no grand speech, just you. And something in my restless heart knew this was where I start. Not because it was easy or no, but because it felt honest with you. I chose love with you, not the thrill that fades too soon, not a promise made in fear, but a choice I make each year. Through the calm and through the pain, through the nights that test our faith, I chose love with you, and I still do. You saw me when I had no plan, when I barely understood who I am. You didn't ask me to pretend, you just took my truth and held it then. We learned the shape of every scar, didn't run when things got hard. In the quiet, in the truth, I kept choosing you. No spotlight, no perfect view, just hearts that grew. I chose love with you when the shine was thin, when the doubts got loud and the world rushed in. Not a feeling passing through, but a vow I live, not just renew. I chose love with you, and I still do. Maybe love isn't destiny, maybe it's the daily weed, choosing, staying, seeing through every version of you. Not because we never fall, but because we rise at all. I chose love with you, through the years, through the storms, through the quiet mornings and the nights that formed. Not a story we outgrew, not a fire that never knew. I chose love with you, and I always will. No doubt, no fear, just love. Right here. I've lived my life in restless days, hearts that rushed and slipped away. Every love felt sharp and fast, like something never meant to last. Then you walked in, slow and short, nothing loud, nothing forced. In your silence, in your arms, I fell into your calm. No warning signs, no breaking sound, just peace I never thought I'd found. I fell into your calm, like rain into the sea, like all my fears just finally knew they didn't live in me. No firestorm, no false alarms, just steady nights, just open arms. I fell into your calm, and you fell into me. I didn't know how tired I was of chasing love that never was, till you showed me how to stay without asking me to change. You didn't rush my fragile heart, you didn't tear my walls apart. You waited soft and warm enough, fire into your calm. No pressure, no demand, just your gentle hand. I fell into your calm when the noise let go, when the world slowed down enough for my heart to know. Not a dream, not a charm, just love without alarm. I fell into your calm and learned who we are. Feel safe enough to confess, not every love needs fire or flame. Some just call us home by name. I fell into your calm, through the dark, through the storm, through the parts of me that feared I'd never feel warm. No rush, no harm, no need to run, just a love that didn't come undone. I fell into your calm and stayed. No noise, no fight, just love, soft and right. I've walked through shadows, through the rain, felt the ache, endured the pain. Love that faltered, love that lied, left me hollow, left me dry. Then you came steady and near, brought a calm I'd never known here. No games, no masks, no lines to read, just a heart that met my need. Not for show, not for applause, just a love without a cause. I held you true through the storms, through the nights, through the silence, through the fights. Not a moment that I faked, not a word I ever misplayed. I held and I still do. Every fear I tried to hide, every doubt I locked inside, you met me there without demand, held my heart in your hands. Even when the world turned cold, even when my courage rolled, you stayed soft, you stayed kind, and love like ours I couldn't find. No rush, no fear, no disguise, just truth I saw in your eyes. I held you true when the night stretched long, when the doubts whispered and the world felt wrong. Not a spark that fades away, not a flame that couldn't stay. I held you true, and I always will. Maybe love is quiet, maybe love is deep, maybe it's the promise we always keep. Not in grand words, not in loud display, but in the gentle ways we stay. I held you true through the calm, through the pain, through the laughter, through the rain. Not for glory, not for show, just the way that love can grow. I held you true, and I always will. No sound, no rush, just love. That stays true. I've loved with fear, I've loved with doubt, held my heart when storms came out. But with you it felt so wide, no walls, no need to hide. Every laugh, every tear, every quiet moment near, I gave more than I could see. I gave my soul endlessly, not just a glance, not just a touch, not a fleeting fire, but enough. I loved you deep enough to stay when shadows came, to hold you through the silence and whisper your name. Not a spark that fades too fast, not a moment that can last. I loved you deep enough to make it all feel true. I've known love that comes and goes like a river that nobody knows, but you held me like the sea, taught me how to truly be. Even in the quiet times, even in the unsaid lines, I gave my heart without disguise. I gave you all my nights, not just a wish, not just a dream, but a love that runs like a stream. I loved you deep enough to stay when fear would rise, to see the hurt behind your eyes and not turn aside. Not a story that fades with the wind, not a flame that dies within. I love you deep enough to hold you through the end. Maybe love isn't meant to be small. Maybe it's the courage to give all. Not in noise, not in fame, but in letting go of shame. I loved you deep enough through the storms, through the pain, through the nights that made no sense, through the tears and rain. Not a spark, not a shallow bluff, not a fleeting careless touch. I loved you deep enough, and I still do enough. No rush, no sound, just love that's deep and found. I walked through shadows, learned to hide, kept my heart locked deep inside. Every love before you came left me bruised, left me in pain. But when I saw you, something changed. No walls, no masks, no games. I gave my heart, I let it go, and let the world just move slow. Not for glory, not for show, just the truth I came to know. I loved you without fear, through the dark, through the years, through the nights I wanted to run, through the doubts that wait a time. Not a spark that fades too fast, not a moment I couldn't last. I loved you without fear, and I still do, my dear. I've known love that whispered lies, fell apart before my eyes, but with you it felt so clear. Every touch said I am here. No holding back, no looking down, no need for masks, no heavy crown. Even when the world tried to tear, we stayed gentle, we stayed there. No rush, no script, no disguise, just honesty in your eyes. I loved you without fear when the storms came near, when the night was too long and I feared I'd done you wrong. Not a fleeting shadow, you without fear, through the calm, through the pain, through the laughter and the tears, through the sunshine and the rain. Not a story to disappear, not a fire to sear. I loved you without fear, and I love you no walls, no chains, just love, unrestrained. I never learned how to shout your name, never needed sparks of flame. I watched the world keep asking why, while I loved you quietly inside. No headlines written, no scenes to prove, no crowded rooms that ever knew, just small moments hand in hand. Love you'd only understand. I didn't beg, I didn't break, I didn't love for love's sake. I loved you without noise, without a sound, in all the spaces no one found. No fireworks, no choice to show, just a heart that always knew. I loved you without noise, without a sign. I carried you between the lines. If loving you was being still, then I loved you deeper still. I learned your moods, your subtle ways, the pauses you could never say. I stayed when silence filled the room, and held my breath so you had room. I never pulled, I never chased, I let love move at your pace. Even when you looked away, I stayed soft, I stayed. No demand, no loud goodbye, just truth that doesn't need to cry. I loved you without noise, without applause, without a crowd to pause. No promises that had to show, just a heart that wouldn't go. I loved you without noise, without a plea. You never had to choose me. I loved you free, I loved you true. I loved you how love should do. Maybe love isn't meant to burn, maybe it's the way we learn to stay gentle, stay kind, even when we're left behind. Not every love is meant to stay, but every love leaves something safe. I loved you without noise, through the pain, through the quiet, through the rain. No bitterness, no regret, just the love I haven't let softly always. I will. No echo, no fight, just love done right. I kept the walls, I built them high. Try to hide the tears I'd cry. Every word you spoke so near, smile, but I wouldn't let you hear. I feared the storm you might find if I opened up my mind. So I danced around, played the part, kept my secrets, kept my heart. Not out of hate, not out of blame, just scared that love would bring the pain. I never let you go inside, kept the shadows where they hide. Even when your eyes reached through, even when your heart was true, I held my pieces, tucked them low. Never let you know, I never let you go inside. And it's a truth I can't deny. You stayed gentle, you stayed near, but I whispered doubts you couldn't hear. Every glance I gave you small, every touch I didn't call. I wanted love, I wanted trust, but fear would turn it all to dust. But still you waited, still you tried, while I kept you outside. No yelling, no cries, no grand display, just silence that kept you away. I never let you go inside, kept the pieces I would hide. Even when your heart was true, even when your love broke through, I kept the doors closed, the light, kept my heart confined. I never let you go inside. And it's a story I can't unwind. Maybe love requires a leap, to dive in where the shadows sleep, but I was tethered to my fear and never let you near. Not a fault, not a shame, just a heart that couldn't explain. I never let you go inside, through the quiet, through the tide. Even when your warmth called me, even when I longed to be free, I held the walls, I stayed confined, kept my soul inside. I never let you go inside. I still feel the divide. No words, no sound, just love left outside. I've known love that came and went, like a season, like the wind. Promises that felt so short, till they couldn't hold the door. And you arrived without a rush, no bright sparks, no heavy touch, just a feeling calm and true that said I'm here with you. Not the kind that runs away, but the kind that asks to stay. Love, it felt like staying when leaving was easy to do. When the nights got long and the answers were few. Not a thrill that fades with time, not a fire that burns too fast. Love that felt like staying and choosing us to last. You saw me in my quiet days, in my doubts and my delays. Didn't push, didn't pull me through. You just stayed and I did too. Every scar I tried to hide, you never used against my side. You held my truth without demand, like you understood the plan. No pressure, no need to prove, just steady love I could move. Love, it felt like staying when the world pulled us apart. When fear knocked loud on my fragile heart. Not a promise spoken fast, but a choice made to last. Love that felt like staying right from the start. Maybe love isn't meant to fly, maybe it's meant to try every day, every way, to not walk away. Not because we never fall, but because we rise it all. Love that felt like staying through the calm, through the strain, through the sunshine and the rain. Not a story we outgrew, not a dream that slipped away. Love that felt like staying and never asked to fade. No rush, no fear, just love right here. I've seen love dress up in gold, say forever, then grow cold. Heard the words, believed the show, till the truth was what I didn't know. Then you came without a scene, no perfect lines, no magazine. Just open hands, just open eyes, nothing hidden, nothing disguised. No rush, no mask, no perfect deal. Just something honest I could feel. Love that stayed real when the shine wore thin, when the nights got heavy and the doubt crept in. Not a promise made to steal, just a heart that chose to feel. Love that stayed real. You didn't save me, didn't try, didn't need a reason why. You just stood right by my side. Let me be scared, let me hide. Every flaw you didn't flee, every truth you let me be. You saw the cracks, stayed still, and somehow loved me deeper still. No spotlight, no grand reveal, just showing up, just staying real. Love that stayed real through the slow, the pain, through the days that tested what we couldn't name. Not a thrill that fades or steals, just a bond the heart can feel. Love that stayed real. Maybe love isn't loud or bright, maybe it's choosing every night to stay honest, stay near, even when the truth feels clear. Not perfect, not rehearsed, just better than the hurt. Love that stayed real when the easy left, when we had nothing but what we kept. Not a vow carved into steel, just a choice the heart reveals. Love that stayed real. No disguise, no appeal, just love that stayed real. We weren't fire in the sky, didn't burn just to say goodbye. No headlines, no last parade, just two hearts that learned to stay. While the world kept rushing past, we moved slow, we let it last. Every doubt we ever made still couldn't touch the way we stayed. Not perfect days, not endless this light, just choosing each other every night. The way we didn't fade when the colors dim, when the silence got heavy and the hope felt thin. Not a spark that slipped away, not a love that couldn't stay, just us. The way we didn't fade. We had cracks, we had our scars, truths that cut then heal the heart. But even when the shine was gone, we still felt something strong. You saw me when I wasn't bright, when I couldn't win the fight. And instead of turning gray, we found color in the rain. Not loud vows, not perfect plans, just open hearts, just holding hands. The way we didn't fade, through the dark, through the doubt, when the easy love left and the fear spoke loud. Not a thrill that lost its flame, not a promise left to break, just us. The way we didn't fade. Maybe love isn't meant to glow, maybe it's meant to grow. In the strain, in the choosing, in the stain. Not every light needs to shine, some just need time. The way we didn't fade, when the years went by, when the nights grew longer and the answers asked why. Not a story washed away, not a memory that changed, just love. The way we didn't fade. No end, no shame, just love that stayed the same. I walk through shadows, lost and torn, carry nights that felt like storms. Every wound I try to hide, every scar I shoved inside. Then you came without a sound, put my broken pieces down. Not with words, not with demands, just steady love, just your hands. No rush, no hurry, no disguise, just the calm I found in your eyes. The way you healed me softly, without a fight, gave me light in the quiet, turned my darkness into light. Not a fire, not a thrill, just a love that stayed still. The way you healed me made my heart feel light. I'd been afraid of letting go, afraid the cracks would show. But you held me through the fear, stayed beside me year by year. Every touch, every glance gave my shattered heart a chance to learn that love could be kind and leave the past behind. No drama, no masquerade, just a promise quietly made. The way you healed me through the tears, through the pain, through the quiet nights and the endless rain. Not a word I had to say, just your presence showed the way. The way you healed me brought my soul back again. Maybe love doesn't fix the past, maybe it's the calm that lasts, the gentle strength, the patient stay, the quiet way it leads the way. The way you healed me through the storms, through the dark, through the broken pieces and the restless heart. Not a spark, not a grand reveal, just the truth I feel. The way you healed me and taught me how to feel. No sound, no race, just love, soft and safe. I've known nights that drag me down, felt the weight of this restless town. Every heart that came before left me cold, left me unsure. Then you came without a fight, stay beside me through the night. No grand gestures, no loud display, just a love that chose to stay. Not for show, not for praise, just quiet love in simple ways. The way you stayed with me through the storms and the doubt, through the silence that I carried and the fear I couldn't speak out. Not a fire that burned and fled, not a word I wish unsaid. The way you stayed with me was the only truth I needed to see. I've held my heart in guarded hands, feared the world, feared where it lands. But you met me where I stood, with patience, care, and all that's good. Every glance, every small touch said more than words could clutch. Even when the nights felt long, you stayed steady, you stayed strong. No rush, No demand, no disguise, just truth shining in your eyes. The way you stayed with me when the world felt far away, when the nights were cold and the words I couldn't say. Not a fleeting shallow flame, not a love that ran from pain. The way you stayed with me taught my heart how to remain. Maybe love isn't always loud, maybe it's the quiet that's allowed. To hold, to heal, to simply be. The way you stayed with me. And the hearts that were worn, not a story that fades away, not a spark that cannot stay. The way you stayed with me is the love that's saving me. No noise, no fight, just love that stayed right.
I've known hearts that rushed and burned, love that left me lost, overturned. Every touch that I received came with shadows, I believed. Then you came without a fight, stay beside me through the night. No demands, no loud display, just your heart and I could stay. No fear, no masks, no masquerade, just the calm your presence made. When love felt safe, it was in your arms, in the quiet moments, and your steady charms. Not a fire, not a thrill, just a place that stood still. When love felt safe, it was with you. I didn't need a grand parade or promises the world could grade. Just gentle words, a knowing glance, a heart that let me take my chance. Every doubt that I had grown faded softly all alone. And even when the world got loud, I found peace without the crowd. No rush, No fear, no hidden fight, just steady warmth that felt so right. When love felt safe, it was in your smile. And every quiet evening, and the way you stayed a while. Not a spark, not a blaze, just calm that filled my days. When love felt safe, it was with you. Maybe love isn't made to chase, maybe it's made to stay in place, to hold, to trust, to gently grow, to let the heart know what it knows. When love felt safe, through the storms, through the years, through the quiet, through the tears. Not a fire meant to consume, but a light in the room. When love felt safe, it was always you. No fear, no sound, just love, safe and found. I've known hearts that left me torn, felt the cold of nights forlorn. Every love that came before bruised me softly, left a sore. Then you came without a fight, stayed beside me through the night. Not a word to wound or blame, just a place that felt the same. No fear, no rush, no disguise, just honesty in your eyes. Where love didn't hurt, it was in your arms. Where the quiet moments kept me safe from harm. Not a fire that burned too fast, not a shadow meant to last. Where love didn't hurt, it was you at last. Oh, I learned how fragile hearts can be, how love can fade invisibly. But in your touch, in your calm, I found a soft and healing balm. Every flaw I tried to hide, every doubt I kept inside, you held me steady, held me near, and showed me love without fear. No grand display, no fleeting thrill, just a love that's steady still. Where love didn't hurt, it was in your smile, in the patient waiting, and the little while. Not a spark meant to break, not a flame I'd have to fake. Where love didn't hurt, it was true all the while. Maybe love isn't meant to sting,
a place to rest in quiet days, where love didn't hurt through the storms, through the pain, through the quiet nights and the softest rain. Not a fleeting story or empty word, just the place where love occurred, where love didn't hurt. And I found you there. No scars, no tears, just love that clears.
I've been holding my breath for years, carrying quiet fears. Every love felt sharp and fast, like something that could never last. Then you came without a sound, set my restless heart back down. In your arms the walls all fell. That's where my heart exhaled. No need to run, no need to hide. I finally felt safe inside, where my heart exhaled, where the ache let go, where the weight I carried was no longer mine to hold. Not a rush, not a fight, just a gentle spell. I found my rest, where my heart exhaled. I didn't know how tired I was till I felt your steady love. No questions sharp, no edges drawn, just quiet nights till fear was gone. You didn't fix me, didn't try. You just stayed and let me cry in the stillness, in your care. I learned I could breathe there. No performance, no disguise, just truth behind your eyes. Where my heart exhaled, where the storm grew cold, where my shaking hands finally felt warm. Not a promise,
voice sealed in gold, just something real. I felt I found my peace where my heart exhaled. Maybe love isn't meant to save. Maybe it's a place to lay your head down low and finally let go. Not every wound needs words, some just need to be heard. Where my heart exhaled through the pain, through the quiet, through the rain. No fear left to defend, just a breath that didn't bend. I found my truth where my heart exhaled. No rush, no sound, just love letting me down. I've heard 1,000 pretty lies, dressed up as stars in empty skies. Every promise felt rehearsed, till you looked at me first. No script, no plan, no perfect line, just something real in your eyes. You didn't try to make me stay, you just stayed anyway. No mask, no game, no alibi, just the calm that doesn't lie. You felt like truth to me, in a world that bends and breaks, in the quiet, in the doubt, in the choices that I make. Not a dream, not a fantasy, not a story loosely told. You felt like truth to me, the kind of love that doesn't fold. I've learned how fragile hearts can be, how love can fade invisibly. But in your touch I felt a line between what's real and just in time. You didn't promise me the stars, you promised to be who you are. And somehow that was everything my heart had been asking. No grand reveal, no open plea, just honesty breathing free. You felt like truth to me when my faith was running thin, when I doubted every road. I still believed in us again. Not a fire, not a thrill that fades too easily. You felt like truth to me, and that was all I'd ever need. Maybe love isn't meant to shine, carved into stone, just a heart that feels like home. You felt like truth to me, through the calm and through the pain, through the moments I stayed quiet, through the nights I couldn't name. Not perfection, not pretend, just something real and free. You felt like truth to me, and that's what love should be. No disguise, no proof, just love and truth. I remember the quiet nights, the way your hand fit mine just right, the laughter soft, the gentle glow, the little things that love would show. No need for words, no need for fame, no one else could call our name. Every glance, every sigh made me feel like we could fly, even when the world turned cold. We had a story still untold. I remember us warm, like sunlight through the rain, like a fire that stayed inside, through the calm and through the pain. Every hug, every small charm, every night in your arms. I remember us warm, and I feel it still. I've walked through years that changed our view, felt the space between me and you, but memories stay, they softly burn and call me back to where I learned the kind of love that doesn't fade, that lingers in the shade, in the quiet, in the storm. I remember us warm, not the perfect, not the loud, but a love that stood unbowed. I remember us warm, through the laughter and tears, through the slow, tender mornings and the hush of the years. Every touch, every charm, every night in your arms. I remember us warm, and it stays in my heart. Maybe love isn't meant to last, maybe it's the feeling we hold fast, the warmth, the closeness, the gentle stay that whispers in our hearts today. I remember us warm when the world felt too cold, when we clung to each other and our hearts were bold. Every smile, every calm, every safe, quiet prom. I remember us warm, and it never grows old. No noise,
tries to be my world, never try to rearrange me. You just walked in gentle shore and let my broken edges be. No grand entrance, no demand, just the warmth of where you stand. Somehow in the calm you brought, I found everything I sought. No noise, no rush, no need to see. You found a home inside of me. You live in my heart quietly, in places no one knows, in every breath I don't explain, in every soft hello, not loud enough for all to hear, but strong enough to stay. You live in my heart quietly, in the most honest way. I've learned to love without a show, to let the deepest feelings grow. You taught me peace instead of fire, truth instead of wild desire. Even when the world feels loud, you're the calm that pulls me down. And in the silence of the night, you feel so right. No spotlight, no need to try, just truth that never says goodbye. You live in my heart quietly, like a steady light, in the pauses, in the still, in the slow, soft nights. Not a moment that will fade, not a love that runs away. You live in my heart quietly, and you've always stayed. Maybe love doesn't need to shout, maybe it's the breath between the doubt, the gentle yes, the patient stay, the kind of love that finds its way, not written bold, not carved in stone, just something known. You live in my heart quietly, through the years, through the change, through the moments I outgrew, and the ones that stayed the same. Not a fire meant to burn and leave, just warmth that breathes. You live in my heart quietly, and I believe. No sound, no sign, just love, soft as time. I asked the night so many times why love at all, always felt unkind. Every prayer fell through the air, like no one truly heard me there. Then you came without a sound, set your heart beside my doubt. Didn't fix me, didn't try, you just stayed and so did I. No speeches written, no demand, just your calm, outstretched hand. You were my gentle answer to every silent plea. Not a miracle or thunder, just love that stayed with me. When I was tired of asking why and scared of what I'd find, you were my gentle answer every time. I'd learned to brace, to guard my chest, expect the worst, prepare for less. But you didn't rush my fear away. You let it breathe, you let it stay. In your eyes I wasn't wrong for needing time, for needing strong. You didn't tell me who to be, you just let me be me. No pressure, no disguise, just truth in quiet eyes. You were my gentle answer when nothing else made sense, when all my faith fell paper thin and hope was worn and bent. Not a cure, not a sign, just steady love, just time. You were my gentle answer to this heart of mine. Maybe love isn't meant to shout, maybe it's the way down. Softly learns to step aside when someone chooses to stay kind. Not every question needs a why, some are answered by who stays nearby. You were my gentle answer through the calm, through the ache, through the nights I almost quit and the chances I was scared to take. No grand ending, no demand, just truth I understand. You were my gentle answer, the best I never planned. No questions, no fear, just love standing here. I've seen love that crashes, breaks, leaves nothing but the ache. but you came quiet, slow and true, and softened all I knew. No fireworks, no loud display, just a hand that chose to stay. And in your calm I finally found a gentle place where love could sound. Not a goodbye, not a start, just the quiet of a heart. You were my soft ending, the place I couldn't let go, where the tears didn't sting and the night didn't show. Not a story that shouts or bends, but a love that quietly mends. You were my soft ending, and I'll carry you so. Every fear I tried to hide, every doubt I tucked inside, you met me there without demand, held my heart in your hands. Even when the world grew loud, even when I wore my shroud, you were steady, you were true, and softened everything I knew. No rush, no fight, no urgent plea, just the way you stayed with me. You were my soft ending, through the dark, through the pain, through the quiet nights and the subtle rain. Not a flame that had to roar, not a love that kept score. You were my soft ending, and I'll love you evermore. Maybe love doesn't always burn, sometimes it's the calm we learn. A tender hand, a steady gaze, a heart that stays. You were my soft ending, through the silence, through the years, through the laughter, through the tears. Not a grand finale, not a show, just a love I'll always know. You were my soft ending, and I'll hold you close. No fire, no fight, just love, soft and right.